This is Jacqueline. She spent $2,000 on chin liposuction in North Carolina.
I have always had a double chin and I have hated it.
This is Mary. She spent $700 on filler to sculpt her jaw in New York City.
I am perfectly in love with my features. I just wanted them to be the right size.
In this video, each of these women will tell us about why and how they got their chins done. And this doctor...
Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Levine. I am a real self-verified doctor and a board-certified facial plastic surgeon practicing here in New York City.
Is going to break down all the ways we can define our jawlines and what each option costs. First, doctor, take us through all the ways we can enhance our chin.
So when we're looking at non-surgical procedures, we can do procedures like injectables such as Botox or fillers to define and enhance the jawline. Some other non-invasive options to get rid of fat under the chin would either be Kybella, which is an injectable, or treatments such as cool sculpting. Some surgical options for the neck are submental liposuction, as well as a mini or full face or neck lift. Another great option to enhance the jawline is a chin implant, and we use that a lot both with face and neck lifting and also with submental liposuction.
Okay, now ladies, what did you have done and why?
I wanted to get lipo on my chin to get rid of any of the drooping that I've seen in all of the photos that I've had my entire life, and I really wanted a more defined jawline.
I got my chin filler done at a med spa here in New York. I was never satisfied with the side profile photos. I was always very self-conscious, and I always thought that it was my nose, but it turns out that it was the balancing of the chin, and it made all the difference.
Take us through what the procedure was like for you and all the costs.
The doctor and I talked about a couple of different options. He knew that I didn't want to spend too much money, but I really wanted the procedure done. So it was $2,000 because I chose to do a local anesthesia versus going under, which would have cost a lot more money. I was not afraid to be awake for it. I couldn't feel everything, but I could feel like tugging. It was a little trippy and I got a little nauseous, but overall it was good. It was really easy.
I spent $700 for Juvederm Voluma filler in my chin. I did all my research online. The experience was great. It was really easy. It was really quick. I came in, I would say I was in and out in 20 minutes. For maybe a couple days, it was a bit swollen. However, the length and the proportion was immediately noticeable.
Doctor, can you tell us about why these procedures cost different amounts?
Well, there's usually like two different fees. So there's like a fee for the procedure, and then there's usually a fee for the facility and the anesthesia fee. But the most important thing is deciding what's the right procedure for the patient. So some patients may not have submental fat. Some people may have laxity. Some people may have problems with the structures that are deeper to the platysma. So the diagnosis of the problem is really important. And coming up with a plan that's best for that individual person is also really important. And it's not like a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. You really want to target the treatment to the patient and their specific goals and desires. The average cost for some of these procedures, according to Real Self data, is $4,900 for a chin implant, $3,000 for chin liposuction, $975 for chin filler, $7,100 for jaw reduction, $1,400 for Kybella, and $1,225 for cool sculpting.
And now, were your results worth what you paid?
The results were definitely worth what I paid for them. I do think there could have been a little bit more fat taken out, but overall, it was a drastic change. I had a friend that I saw at a family reunion about a year later, and I hadn't seen her in years, and she came up and asked if I'd had work done because she could tell that my jaw was so much more defined than it was when we were younger. So that was really exciting, and that made me feel like I absolutely made the best decision.
So I think if the chin filler lasts for less than a year, I'll be a lot more open to doing the chin implant, because I think it'll be worth the investment if the filler ends up dissolving too quickly. But it's so worth it. I carry myself different. I walk different. I talk different. I feel different. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Dr. Levine, if someone is interested in getting any of these procedures, what should they know?
So ideal candidates for filler to the jawline are someone who's looking for a quick fix and is looking for a little more definition to either their chin or their jawline. Surgery involves healing, so you need to have some downtime if you're going to have surgery, and any procedure that we do may involve some swelling. So if you're doing something like a submental liposuction, you're going to have to wear compression. So I usually give patients like a big dressing on their head for right after the surgery. Then we kind of take that down and they have to wear like a compression band for about a week and then sleep with that band for about 3 weeks. So it does require a little bit of commitment on the part of the patient.
Have you had a procedure to enhance your chin or jawline? Tell us about it, and make sure to subscribe to Real Self on YouTube for more videos like this.